up, turtle nerds? And in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can get rid of that awful smell that sometimes comes from your turtle tank. Now this smell is normally caused by leftover food particles and the algae and just leftover shedding and anything waste wise coming from your animal in the tank. Now there's 3 ways which I can suggest that might help just either get rid of the smell or reduce it even a little bit if it's becoming too much to bear. Now firstly, I would suggest feeding your turtle, and I've seen a lot of people do this, but feeding their turtle in a separate container, okay, which would look something a bit like this, okay. So you fill this up full of your turtle's water, or water that's warm enough, and you put your turtle in there and you literally just put the food in there and they eat the food, and then you put them back in the normal tank. And this is a great way of just reducing the amount of food waste that is, or leftover food waste that is going in your tank, because turtles are really messy, so when they tear their food apart they leave bits everywhere and they won't eat them, and it can cause a mess. So that is one way you can reduce your food particles going in. Secondly, you could clean the tank properly. So I'm not saying you don't clean the tank properly, but what I'm saying is, what I do from personal experience is a weekly water change, okay? So I take about 30-35% of the tank's water out. I do that by using a siphon, and I use the siphon while sucking all that 35% out. I go along and I suck out as much debris as possible, okay? And what that does is it eliminates some of the physical waste. So any leftover food, waste products from your turtle, any debris that doesn't need to be in there. And then what I do is, because it won't get it all, you go along with a little blue net and you just skim it across the bottom where there's any leftover debris that you can see, and take that out and put that in a bucket and chuck it away. And that is the second way you can get rid of some of the waste in your tank and help eliminate that smell. So thirdly, you need a filter which is going to be strong enough, okay? So you'll see this everywhere, but everyone recommends a filter that's 3 times the amount or volume of water in your tank. So if I've got a 30-gallon tank, I want a 90-gallon filter. And in UK terms, that means if I've got a 100-litre tank, I want a 300-litre filter, okay? It's pretty simple. It just means, because the turtles are messy animals, it's just recycling it a bit better, because filters are built for fish, they're not meant really for turtles. So you want a stronger filter, and that should do the trick. Now if you're feeling brave and you want to try something else, maybe none of those methods have worked, you've tried them all, but you want to try something else. So you can try turtle water freshener, okay? It's up to you, it might work for you, but I would advise against putting chemicals in your tank. I don't do it personally, I've just got it at hand, but I would advise not to do it.